Hello. Excuse me. Hello. I'm Clara Lisa from BeHealing.com. And welcome to Psychic Cafe. I've got my coffee. It's a little bit hot right now. Let's burn myself. Coffee with coconut milk in it. I'm just going to go on the live and make sure I'm here. Oh. Where am I there? So, once you're joining me, just pop up a message so that I know who you are and where you're from and stuff. Where are you from? Where are you watching from? So that's all of that. Okay. So I picked out a card for today. This is the overriding energies for the day, or a kind of theme for the day. I like this card. The tribe. So this is the card for the day, the tribe. It's a funny picture. It's like a straw tent thing with an image of a face on the side, and it's got a sign above it saying hotel. And there's birds and there's giraffes and lots of leaves. But yeah, what I was picking up from this when I first pulled it out was about our tribes and those people that are like the same energy as us or similar energy to us. Those people that are kind of on a level with us. And there's not many of them. There can be, it just depends on what level you're on, you know. I found that when I was going through my alcoholic phase, there was a lot of people that were in my tribe. There was a lot of people that were on the same level as me. Now, not so much. Now I'm more into the fitness and really looking after myself well. I'm in a new tribe now, whether that's online or whether it's in person. So there's fewer people. It's like the more you get to know yourself, the more you are yourself, you're in your true energy, and you're not in addictions and mainstream, you know, doing the mainstream things. The more you're really clear on yourself and doing your thing, the smaller your tribe gets. It's like fine-tuning yourself, and your tribe gets smaller. Let's have a look what Color Baron Reed has to say about it. Essential meanings are community, belonging, being seen and understood by others, like-minded connections, a sense of family and friendship, knowing your place in the world. This card signals a new affiliation with a group. Humans are social creatures, and we need to know we're useful to our tribes, families, and communities. In a tribe, everyone has an important function and feels I matter. Membership in the group provides a sense of belonging, of kinship, and of purpose that comes from working together for the greater fulfillment of all. Perhaps you're part of a spiritual community or an artistic one. Perhaps you're in a learning community where you share your love of education. Regardless of its form or focus, your community brings you joy. You'll be inspired by it and want to contribute to it. Your contribution may be as small as showing up or as large as becoming its leader. No matter your position in the tribe, your presence is needed. Yeah. So my tribe, right now, I've got my tribe on this island. It's a little island I'm living on. We've got that is just like a general tribe. All of us, the community here, we all look after each other, generally. And then we've got like our mini tribes on this island too. So I'm in the Muay Thai tribe. We were like my family now, and I've got another tribe. I guess I've got two other tribes, but I'm not actually connecting in with them much any longer. And so, yeah, this is talking about being redirected. It's like as you're fine-tuning yourself, as you're finding out who you are, you're being redirected now by the universe to the tribe that are connected with you more now. It's like when you realize things about yourself and you're living there, you get more and more fine-tuned to yourself, then your tribe will open up. It's like it will open up before you. Interesting time in this card because I had a conversation last night about my next adventure. Someone very special to me. Definitely one of my tribe. I've never met anyone who's so similar to me before. And we're talking about meeting up. And it's fantastic. It's definitely where I want to go next in my life. But then I've got as soon as I think about that, it's happy. And then I get this emotional attachment comes up within me to this island and to my Muay Thai tribe specifically. It would be hard to leave here. It will be hard to leave here because of that. But I guess, they'll still be my tribe. And it'll be an extended tribe because I'll be doing Muay Thai where I'm going to. So we can just expand that tribe. And I guess there'll be some back and forth as well in it. So it's interesting timing personally for me, this tribe card. What does it mean to you? Who have your tribe been, and are you opening up to a new tribe now? So that's what the theme is for today. So we're thinking about the daily read for today. Have you watched it yet? I watched it about an hour ago. See if I can remember. It was about letting go of blaming ourselves. So when you're trying to manifest something, this is what came up for me when I was saying that anyway. When you're trying to manifest something and it's not manifesting quickly, it's good to take responsibility of it, but it's not good to blame yourself for it. And I can slip into that blame. It's like the law of attraction teachings can make you feel to blame for not being able to allow something in instantly. It's like, no, you're wrong. You're not aligned. You're wrong. I hope I don't perpetuate that self-judgment in people with my teachings, but maybe I have. Because I know I've had it in myself. And so if you're not aligned with something, it's okay. You're still heading toward it. It's still going to manifest. You're heading towards it. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of staying positive and not blaming yourself about that. So today was all about letting go of that blame and going for what you want. So not letting it hold you back. Removing blocks to where you want to go next. So there could be emotional blocks, there could be belief blocks, there could be a predominant pattern that you've got, like an emotional state pattern that you've got that's blocking you. There's all kinds of things. When I do my biggest block readings for customers, so diverse. Sometimes it's something you've got to let go of in the past. It's kind of keeping you stuck in an emotional state or a belief. Sometimes it's just like a focus. Excuse me. Sometimes it's just like a general focus that people have that's off, that's not matching where they want to go. Sometimes it's full on self-judgment and things like that. But it's individual. These blocks are individual to everyone, but it centers around beliefs and emotional energy, because that's what creates our life, And so it's good to be proactive, to be releasing these blocks, but not blaming yourself, not letting it be a self-judgment that you're not ready yet, that you're not allowing yet, that you're not in alignment yet. It could just be timing. It really could just be timing. So this amazing person has come into my life again, came into my life a year ago. And last night he was lamenting why we didn't meet 22 years ago. He thought that the timing would have been right then, but I know that it wasn't for me. I was still really messed up 22 years ago. Really. I still had so much to heal. It was stuff that I hadn't even remembered of my abuse. I blocked out because I wasn't even ready to acknowledge it. I was nowhere near ready. I didn't have the support around me to deal with it. So much. And I can see that all of my experiences in the last 20 years, well, all of my life, have been useful. And so sometimes it's divine timing, Get yourself to a certain position when you're ready for your tribe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go deeper into the energies of today, apart from the tribe stuff that's going on, with some cards. I'm going to pick my cards out for the day. Then I'm going to do some readings if anyone joins me on here. If you're on here watching me, then just pop a message up. Tell me who you are and where you're from. And and I'll give readings for people. Maybe focusing on people's blocks and how to release them today. That could be a good focus. Then I'm going to go to the gym and I'm doing glutes. I've had instruction of what it is that I'm doing at the gym today. I'll be doing lunges, Belgian split squats, pistol squats. I'm doing glutes today because with my Muay Thai training, my body's good. It's fit, it's strong. I'm very fit right now and strong. And I can feel, like from my training yesterday, I can feel my arms a little bit, but it's not too sore. But what does get sore is my glutes, especially the right-hand side. And so I'm taking that as a sign that that's what I need to work on, because that's what keeps on getting sore. That's what is really sore in massages. And so it's like, okay, maybe it's time to strengthen that up because no other part of my body is getting sore anymore. And when it did get sore, I worked on that area more. So it's time to balance myself up at the gym. Anyway, I digress. If anyone's interested in fat loss coaching, I teach fat loss, which is, it's not about exercise. Exercise helps, but it's not about exercise. It's about your diet. It's pure and simple about your diet and about your metabolism and how to keep your metabolism high, but how to lose weight really easily. It's about the switch. There's a switch in you. There's a switch from putting on weight and losing weight. And once I teach you all about that, it takes me 2 hours to teach it. And then I coach you for the first 2 months so that you get your plan in place. So it's based around what you want to eat, your lifestyle, how you want to exercise. That's why I do it as a coaching method. So that's something that you can that can fit into your life and something that will be really easy for you. And the reason that I do that is because this is the fundamentals that I teach. It's not about a specific diet. It's not about a specific anything. It's the fundamentals of how your body works, how metabolism works, how your liver works, all of it, how it puts on, how your body puts on fat, how it takes it off. And that goes across the board for every single human being. If you've got a body, this is how it works for you. And so it works for any kind of diet. And so we can fit it in around what you want to eat. To an extent. Wouldn't be able to fit it in if you wanted to eat say junk food. If you wanted a junk food diet, that's not going to work. I'm talking about real food. But even then, there's room for flexibility. So yeah, if you're interested in that, just go to behealing.com, check out the details there. Oh, okay. Let's go deeper into the energies for today. So we've got about releasing blocks to our transformation, moving toward our tribe and all of that. What are the energies for today? Deeper into it. We've got allow and communication coming. So these changes, especially in the tribe, that's what I'm hearing, these tribe changes, you've got things coming to you. It's like when you're just being yourself and you're doing your thing, even if you're doing it alone, just holding that energy, then it comes, you attract towards you a match to that. And so one thing that I do is especially if I'm spending time alone, so like a couple of months ago, I detached from my Muay Thai tribe just because there was personal relationships that had broken up. And of course I was managing the place, and so I needed to break that up, to stop doing that, to focus on my business more. And yeah, I needed that break. They're still my tribe, but I needed that break from them just to detach everything that I'd attached to it. I needed to detach. But as I was going through that process, I was spending a lot of time alone. I wasn't even hanging out with my other tribes here. Doing a lot of meditation, really getting back to my own energy and what I wanted next. What I did do is I started listening to a lot of podcasts, and I started connecting in with my tribe, even though it wasn't a reciprocal thing, connecting in with the kind of people that are like me, through YouTube channels, through podcasts and stuff. And that really helps. It helps to get you clear on who you are, and it helps to bring in that tribe too. Hi Morris, how are you? You can, yeah, I'm just going deeper into the energies today. I'm going to pick out my cards and I'm going to do readings for whoever's here. Welcome. Where are you watching from, Morris? Where are you from? So yeah, the energies about allowing that process of it being attracted to you, just focusing on yourself, connecting in with your tribe. USA, connecting in with your tribe. And yeah, we've got big changes for everyone. Really big changes for everyone at the moment, up until now, and listen. A big changes, it's like a redirection toward our destiny. I've been saying that for a couple of weeks now, but it's really big, like really big changes in people's lives now, like the end of a chapter and the start of a new chapter coming up. We're in that in-between phase at the moment where we're being redirected. Whether it's where you're living or what you're doing or relationships or anything, in-between phase. And so we're detaching from the past, and so this is saying like your past up until now, the stuff that's coming up within you, listen to that. Whatever's coming up within you now is the stuff to detach from. It's the stuff to release. It's the stuff that you need to process, or it's the stuff that you need to feel to be able to release it. And so really deeply listening to yourself, that's going to help you to release those blocks to the next phase. As I said, for me, it's the emotional attachment stuff that's coming up to this island, another place. It's the people, it's the community here, it's my tribes here. That emotional attachment. You know when you've been through like a healing phase in your life where you've had a lot of support, where you've grown as a person, where you've healed a lot of things, and the kind of people, the kind of tribe that you've had around you have been very supportive and loving toward you. And you get that emotional attachment. It's like, will I still be healed when I move from here? If I'm not around them anymore. It's like, there's an emotional attachment whenever you've been through that process. And so that's what's coming up for me, is the emotions attached to that emotional attachment. The feelings I get when I think about detaching, letting go, moving, being somewhere else. So what is it for you? What's been coming up for you from your past? Because it's telling you what to release, what it is that you need to deal with. Also, more listening and facing the situation. And so it could be, this is more about moving forward. It's like, what do you need to own in yourself to move forward to where you're going now? What do you need to own in yourself to move to your new tribe? It's like, face that. It could be that something is just a little bit off in your life, maybe your abundance isn't up there. Maybe you haven't been looking after yourself well. Maybe you've not been loving yourself well enough. If you imagine your new tribe, and it's who you are in your core, but there's something that's like, there's some cognitive dissonance there. There's like something that you're not quite living up to. You're not quite being yourself. This is about that. This is about listening to that and facing it. So maybe you need to start looking after yourself more. Maybe you need to focus on your business or your job or your money and sort things out. Maybe it's your relationships. Maybe you need to face the situation and deal with relationship stuff. No, it could be fair. It could be anything, really. It could be anything, but generally we know what it is, where we need to raise our game. A while ago it was my health, and I certainly did that a year ago. And now, there's still little bits, there's still little bits happening with my health. I'm on 100% clean diet now, 100% real food, no processed food whatsoever anymore. I feel so much better for it. Quit alcohol. So the 100% clean is only in the last few days, because I had a chocolate bar habit. I was being lazy. I was getting the calories that I need for all the training. I was getting the extra calories through eating more and more chocolate bars. Instead of, like, now I'm having to eat a lot more fruit and real foods. But I'm still having my coffee. Not ready to quit my coffee. Oh, I didn't mean to put them back. Okay, so I'm going to pick my cards and I'm going to go on to you guys. So if you're watching, then just pop up a message, tell me where you're from. Let me know you're here, because I'm going to be doing some readings for you all soon. And I think I'll focus on that, what it is that you need to let go of, or what you need to release to find your tribe. Centered around your tribe. Ooh. Okay, so my first two cards for the day are Friend and Surrender. So yeah, this is detaching. This is detaching from the people here. I've got quite a while to do it anyway. I'm here until I've got December. Early December, I'm going to Kuala Lumpur again. Going to train in Nong Chai and spend a week there. Have my Kuala Lumpur week, and then I'll come back here, and then early next year I'll be going somewhere else. My next two cards are, so there's no rush with my disconnecting process, but I still want to do it because it's what's coming up in me now. Communication coming. Who am I? Oh, so this is like saying to me that there's more coming in today for me, that's going to lead me toward my tribe. It's like, remember this part of you. That's what that's saying to me. Something's going to come up today. I'm going to be showing something. So communication coming. It could be seeing something on Facebook. It could be seeing something on YouTube. It could be something that someone says to me. So it could be someone showing up on the island, showing me something about myself. It could be someone getting in touch with me from my past, showing me something about myself, about who I am. So there's something that I'm aware of, or something that's good. Okay, Morris. Morris is up first. Anyone else wants a reading? Just pop a message up. So Morris, what about your tribe? So you know I was saying about divine timing. Sometimes it's just about divine timing. Hey, Princess. Princess Nee. Princess Nee, where are you from? Princess this. Amazing time. So Morris, knowing, wait. So, your Cancer, a caring Cancer. So this is about your tribe. So I was asking about moving toward your tribe. Yeah? And so you've got the wait card that's like, have patience with it. So divine timing, have patience with it. It's more, the phase that you're in right now, it's more about knowing yourself so that you can connect in with that right tribe. You know, when you probably in the past, I think we've all been through this, those times when you're really lost, you don't know yourself. You're kind of connecting in with anyone, trying to find out who you are through the mirrors that are around you, you know, completely open to connecting with anyone to find yourself, really. You know, I think a lot of people go through that when they're teenagers and in the 20s. Sometimes it carries on for the rest of their lives too. But yeah, this is the phase that you're in at the moment. It's about knowing yourself. It's about learning more about yourself, and then your tribe will come from that. Pretty much what I've said before. Morris, have you been watching your videos, your Cancer videos on my YouTube channel? The week ahead stuff and the full moon stuff? I can't remember what Cancers were for the full moon. And Morris, are you a meditator, Morris? Because this is saying that to move toward your tribe, you need to forgive stuff in the past, especially yourself. Oh, well. Yes and no. Is that no to meditation? No to meditation, yes to watching your videos. I think that's the way around it is. Yeah, and if you meditate, what happens in meditation is we quiet our mind, but that's not really what's going on. What we're doing is we're watching our mind. So we're listening to what's going on in our head. We're trying to clear it. We're trying to bring it back to the breath or whatever you want to focus on. And so that monkey mind, the subconscious mind that goes on in the background, it goes off. It goes off in different directions. It just kind of takes over. And then at a certain point you realize, oh, I'm meant to be meditating. You notice that your mind's wandered and you bring it back to the breath. And of course it does it over and over again. And the whole process of meditation is to you get better at it. You get better at catching yourself when your mind goes off. You get better at listening to it. But another aspect of it is that when your mind wanders off, what it wanders off to is really important stuff. It's what your subconscious is thinking. It's the program that's running in the background. It's the core beliefs that you've got that are fearful beliefs, right? So and so this is saying, meditate, because where your mind wanders off to, that's the stuff that you need to forgive yourself for. Not your mind wandering off, but what your mind thinks about. It's like when your mind wanders, your mind always wanders to the stuff that you can't let go of. It wanders to the negative stuff. It's like if you've had an argument with someone, say, that's where your mind's going to keep on wandering off to. And so if you meditate, that's where your mind's going to wander off to. And so that's how you find out what it is that you need to forgive yourself for. And sometimes if it's stuff that's been inside of us for a very long time, it could be family stuff that's been in us since childhood. Sometimes we get so used to it. We get so used to this program that's running in the background that we're ignoring it, but it's still there. And so meditation can make us aware of it again. Because in meditation, we're really listening to the mind and where it goes to. Okay, that's for you. So these are what's going to bring you to your tribe. Princess Nee is next. If anyone else wants a reading, just pop up a message in the chat and I'll do one for you. Coffee first before Princess Nee. Hot coffee. Right. And yeah, Maurice, if you haven't done meditation before, guided meditations can be a good start. I've got some guided meditations on BeHealing.com. I just put on a few days ago because a customer asked for them back. It's a program that I made, a meditation program that I made, I don't know, 5-6 years ago. It's really powerful. So you might be interested in doing guided meditations. There's lots of them on YouTube too. I do them. Often if I'm finding it hard to fall asleep, then I'll put a guided meditation on. So it's a good way to start. But I also use the Calm app as well. Which is good. Princess Nee, this is about finding your tribe, what your higher self says you need to do to find your tribe, or getting ready for your tribe. You've got reach out, take the risk. So this is about actually having the courage, the bravery to connecting with those that are your tribe. So when you've been hanging out with your old tribe, it's very comfortable. It's a very comfortable place to be in. But if you've learned and you've grown from that place, you're someone different now. You might be wanting to try and change the tribe that you've got around you to come along with you, to make those same changes. But that's not what you should do. You should let go of those and move to your new tribe. And so your new tribe has probably shown itself to you and around you a little bit. But that might be a little bit scary to you because you might not feel worthy yet. You might not feel that you're good enough yet, even though you're stepping in that direction in your energy. And so this is saying take that risk and reach out to them anyway. Now, was that scary, really? Like, I've never had someone approach me saying, reaching out to me to be in my tribe kind of thing, who's not felt worthy or has been hanging out with other kinds of people and I've rejected them saying, oh, you're not good enough. People just don't do that. Princess Nee, anything more? So you've got to reach out to those people that are just out of your comfort zone at the moment, but don't worry, it'll be fine. Yeah, you're preparing for your tribe too. I think everyone is. Wake up. That's waking up to aspects of yourself that you maybe have been ignoring. Who you really are. One way to do that is to go back to your childhood self, 5-6-year-old self, and think back to who you were then. Like, what were your dreams and what fired you up? What were you really interested in? What did you want to do when you grew up? What were you imagining? Where was your imagination at that point? Great message. Do you think this is via social events. You do need new people around me. Could be social events, but it's like it depends on you. Like for me, it's not social events anymore that I meet people. Not at all. It's through going to the gym and training. It's through doing my stuff. It's through my work. It's through my training. It's through other people here, friends here. But it's like I don't go out to meet people anymore. I hardly ever go out. If I'm going out, it's just to meet friends that I already know and hang out with them. Maurice, I'm back to a job I hate. Oh no, I'm looking for a new job. I work at this job for 1.5 years. I need a new job. Pick a couple of cards. You might want a full reading on that though. Okay, yeah. First card out, empower yourself. It's like that. Even what you just wrote there, Maurice, it's very disempowered words. It's like you're a victim to it, and you have to do it. You don't. You've got full power to do what you want in your life. But you can only detach from the stuff that you don't want when you empower yourself. When you stand in your power and like, this is what I want. This is what I'm going for. So you need to take that power. As I said, you might want a full reading about that because you can, in a full reading, which is 3 pages long, you can get actual steps to do that from your higher self. Just if you, there's a link in the description box for getting a reading. But yeah, you gotta stand in your power. You gotta take your power because someone's in that victimhood energy, just doing things that they don't want, that they don't like. It's really not a good thing. You're not standing in your power. Why do I feel GP's energy around me all the time? Oh, I don't know. So I'm not going to get into specifics in this. These are just general readings for people. If you'd like a full reading with me, though, you're very welcome to get one. Thanks for coming along. I might just leave it there because we're quite quiet today. There's not many people in here, but thank you for coming. It's kind of nice when it's just a couple of people, a small group. I'm going to go to the gym and do my glutes at the gym. And then I'm going to go have, I don't know what I'm going to eat yet, but I'm kind of excited about it because I'm hungry. Thanks for coming along again. If you'd like a full reading, the link's in the box there. Come along tomorrow if you want some more guidance from your higher self. See you tomorrow. Bye.